So it goes with most games. What, like they're too wordy? That is not true. This game is significantly more dialogue than most other JRPGs I've ever played. Oh, they get worse with each installment. I mean, that's not true. The second one was the best. Well, I was hoping I could death blow it. That's not... Didn't happen. I want Joshua to get the experience. So I'm just gonna wait.
That's that thing.
I feel like you're pushing a pattern that doesn't necessarily exist. It happens, sure, but I don't think it's a general pattern. Have I ever told you the definition of insanity? Okay, so everyone quotes this whole definition of insanity thing. And like, you know what Einstein's definition of insanity is? I have a problem with it for multiple reasons. One, there's no evidence that Einstein actually said it in the first place. And two, if he did say it, I don't think it's like, I feel like no one gets it. My brother warned me of your arrival. You're the one who checks all chests twice, yes? I think I was not paying that much attention. I think it was a useless accessory. At least buy me dinner first. So like, it's what's it? It's the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results. So let's assume he did say it. Yeah. So let's assume he did say it. And everyone's like, you know, what's the definition of insanity, you know? I'm like, if Einstein said it, that would have been him making fun of scientists. Because that's what scientists do. That's literally the scientific method. Do the same thing over and over and hope for different results. So I'm like, and knowing what little I do know about his life, he was rejected by the scientific community. He didn't get along with those people. He was kind of anti-establishment in that sense. And so, if he did say that, that's him making fun of scientists, being like, you're all insane. No one brings that up. Everyone just goes with the face value, doing the same thing over and over. But I'm like, shut the fuck up, because like,
let's move out.
People quote it. People quote that so much, it's become like a pathetic platitude. Like, it just like ceases to have meaning. Did I ever go in that bottom left room? I think I did. I've been too distracted by my own rants. I'm gonna save my CP. I should attack the other one. But yeah, if you actually look into it, there's like, one of the first things you'll see is there's no evidence. There's no like actual like evidence to say, or any like witnesses or anything. They're like, yeah, this is, yeah, Einstein said this. It just got like pushed onto him for some reason. By the way, where did you find that key to open me? There are no keys. There's one thing I want to know at this time. Is Olivier being an idiot again? I mean, he's never not. I have no vocal cords and I must scream. I must scream. This is the no encounter one. It's nice to have that now. I didn't even notice this when I was coming by this way. The last sun door. Darkness is lit by Septine's light, and that light shall act as a guide to all of lost away. Present for me all the mystical gems that contain that light. Apparently I have them. To grant you a memory fragment and my blessing. How you been doing? It's me. You remember me, right? Thanks for coming all this way to see me. I hope we both have enough fun to make it worth your while. Well, what am I even doing here? You didn't really ask me that, did you? Now, a boy's gotta have his secrets. Anyway, let's move on. Let's move on to more important matters. Shall we? I've got something really fun in store for you today. It's called Who Wants to Be a Mirannaire? In case you didn't already realize, this is a game full of fun pop questions to see how well you know your trails. Oh, fuck. Sure. I was hoping you'd say that. Well, if you'll excuse me, I better go and get changed. I won't keep you waiting too long. Okay, I can't wait to completely fail. For multiple choice. Okay, good. I'm good at multiple choice. Choosing the wrong answer, running out of time on a question will darken one of the circles at the top of the screen. When all three of them turn gray, you will lose the round. This is only a normal as well. Timed? Yeah, I saw the time. Hope you're ready. Oh, what's the name of the now deceased father? Kid like a... I was fucking on Ryuga. I was like, I think it's Ryuga, but it might not be. Are you even trying? What's the name of the martial arts style used plays in? Taito. This is hard because it's like, these are long questions as well. Like, I have to read them? It almost takes 7 seconds just to fucking read them. I won't be able to read these out loud. Bose. Okay. Oh my god, there's scores for how fast you do it as well. I'm gonna have to, like, stop reading these questions and just go back to, like, speed read mode. A lion? I don't know what the Erebonian Empire symbol looks like. It was Misha, not Isha. Aisha, god damn it. I know these answers. Are they the same questions? Can I brute force this? Oh yes, let's do this again. The unfair part is some of these questions are actually, like, they're long questions. It takes me like 5 seconds to read the full question and then read all the answers. And I'm just like, I only have 7 seconds to process all this. Taito. His father? What's the name of his father? Eugen. Sounds familiar. She's called the Silver Streak. That is the chair's name. Which in Zeiss? Oh fuck, Cornelia. I just knew it wasn't Amber or that's it. I just knew it wasn't Amber. Which one's in Roland? That one is Esmos. It was the wind one, I think. I think Esmos is wind. Dictating on the Queen Alicia. Nephew. Okay. Name caption. Look how long this question is. Is your sister Ellen? Okay. Like, that was a long fucking question. Harmonica song. The song, The Whereabouts of Light? Beach Rod Bridge. Deodorant Bridge. Rembrandt. What was he known as? Black Fang. I got 10 Mira. The only way you get a high score with this is if you've done it, is if you've seen the questions and you can just... You just know. Like, you have to, like, you have to have, like, seen these questions before, so you can just be like, bam, 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 bam. Like, the fucking Julia's question? Like, Julia's question, it's like, it was like a paragraph. It's like, which nun did she dress up as during whatever, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, by the way, you have 7 seconds. This isn't the most well. They should have at least given you like one or two. They should have given you like a few seconds to read the question and then give you 7 seconds to debate the 4 answers. That's what they should have done. All right, there's clearly a lot more I need to do. Hold on. No, it might doesn't matter. It's 4 difficulties. I figured there would be. Well, not 4, but I knew there would be multiple difficulties. Now he's wearing a little boy school outfit. Ren is 15. 15th major arcana is the devil. It fits it very well, doesn't it? LeBlanc is... I want to say he's 10. If you know the answer to this, I assume you must be able to work out which of those profiles is real, too. Wait. Like the 3 suspected profiles. It's person X. Yeah, because they did go X, Y, and Z. So it must be person X then. I forget which one that was. It was the longest one, though. What number is she? What's the name of the expensive wine? I mean, Richard's a tall glass of something. What's the name of Princess Claudia's late father? I have no idea. What is a major? Social studies. What's the name of the wife, General Morgan? I've never known that. Why would I know that? General Morgan's wife? Have I met her? Okay. Well, Blade Lord is number 2. That was a complete guess. The name of the news. That was key to the non-aggression pact. I was gonna go with 2. XGO2. I don't fucking remember. Who was eventually found to be the culprit in the P19 second chapter, chapter 2. I was trying to remember what that was, and I was like, the embarrassing shit in the spring, and I was like, sheep. LeBlanc is 10. Percy? Who's Percy? I don't fucking know. What number is Joshua? 9? Oh, he's 8. Or no, that's 13. Never mind. We're gonna be here a while. Just for reference. I still think they should have done it my way. They give you like, even if it's just 2 seconds, to read the question first, and then you have 7 seconds to look at the answers. I barely even have time to like read the question and read the answers before the timer's like almost out. What's the meaning of the name of the Lionhearted. Block is 10. What was the database sound being rejected by the project? I like couldn't even like process the question. When I look at names, I'm like, I don't fucking know. Yeah, I should be able to read the question and then have the timer go out. This is not well thought out. I'll mark it in Grand Soul. I gotta pick something. Use 2. Late father, Judas! I know that now. How many monarchs has Lobo had since founding? 27. I don't know. "26 sounds vaguely familiar, but I don't know. I'm gonna have to brute force this. I'm just gonna have to like learn the answers to these as I go. Oh, fuck! I thought Judas was gonna be. They mix up where the correct answer is. Wait, his bandana's green? Like, Gates' bandana is green? Hold the fucking phone. Okay, Colonel's no. Oh my fucking god, it is green. For some reason, I was like, it's red. Red. Okay, it's called as red, so it's red. What's the name of the elder? The 2 twins who worked in the Edel market. It was Kitty. Social studies. Ren is 15. How many monarchs has Liberal had? 26. I know this now. Joshua is 13. I know this now. What color is the international airship, the Gretna, that collects liberals in surrounding nations? The Gretna? I mean, I've probably been on that ship once. At some point in the game. What is the name of the sea adjacent to the south side of the Zeiss region? No clue. Creepy sheep. That's what's the peeping toms. Joshua. Kitty. Dubious. I already know the answer is Anton. I'm just trying to... Dubious honor of being rejected by... Oh, Anton. Okay, I'm remembering what this is. This was Anton wanted to ask out what's her face and Roland. Aisha? No. Aina. That's what it was. Aina. He got rejected. So how about rating every girl he sees, which is following earned 100 points? Chloe? I don't think I ever talked to him with Chloe. I just feel like he would say Chloe's 100. Number of Robos Enforcer. Which of the following is a real recipe featured in the series? What? The former name of Master Valera Lake. Gora? You think I caught the legendary fish? I didn't catch the legendary fish. Are you kidding? Imagine if you never played the first 2 games, you just played this, and they're like, here's all this information. Oh, man. Blanc, 10. I almost got there. The color of the internet, the Gretna was blue. I know this now. Joshua is 13. 13th major arcana is death. Of course it is. In hearts, too. I mean, some of them are based on the major arcanas. Where's my... I have a tarot deck somewhere. I'm trying to... Now I want to know what, like, 10 and 2 are. What's the name of the... Name of the daughter? Dahlia. No. Fuck. How are we supposed to know his entire family's name? Why would I know this? Why would I keep track of his family's name? Like, I've talked to each of them, like, once. What was previous Mirannaire before Queen Alicia took the throne? Judas? Edgar? I might. The orbital tank? That was the... Fuck. I knew it started with or... I remember thinking, oh, that's similar to RSL. It's like, it keeps throwing new questions at me. Surely I've seen more than enough questions. What is the name of current president of Calvard? Blind-hearted. What lean-heart means. 13. The block. 4 for 4. Alan works the roles as Chloe. Kitty. There we go. I've seen all these questions before. What's the name of the bay in the southwest part of the Rouen region? I think I win no matter what. What was the name of the orbital tank? Orgueil. Means pride in French. What's the name of the wife? Wife's name was Katrina. I know where they live. Why would I know their fucking name? Why would I remember their names of all the people, of all the random ass people to remember their names? Why General Morgan's family? Got rank 6. Enigmatic stew. Now play brutal. HP question mark. Stew containing things. Okay. Also curious. I didn't even look at the Septine bullets. Did get some as well. Random element 100%. Decent attack. I like it. I like it. I like it. Must we go through this every time? Okay. Just observing this thing. I saw Estelle right away. I didn't notice it was Weissman and a creepy sheep playing with me. Oh, okay. He's got a different outfit again. What's the name of the late husband of Matron Teresa? She had a husband? What does Nyanya mean? I was gonna say delight. Hey, you remember that Cat Speak book from the first game? What did it say? Every question is gonna be like this. Uniting parts combine, haze and heal. That one's easy. How many chapters of Canania? I think it's 13. Okay. I will brute force this till I win. Expression of delight. So the following is the correct description of the Shadow Spear. What is the difference? Oh, a blade. It's a blade that... Why is it called a blade? Doesn't make any sense. What following is not an item in its second chapter. There's no cat costume. If that combines information, range it. No, eagle eye information. That's what it is. Name of the river that flows through Rouen. Lenhart? Rubine? Okay. Weissman's S-Craft quote begins with, "Can you feel it?" Well, what does he say after that? The despair? This just sounds like something Weissman would say. So the following pairs are not a couple. The only names I recognized were Anton and Ina. How many creepy sheep take part in the race's ultimate technique? Sheep Asura Fuse. What? 7? I don't... What is it even? Is it just referencing that one battle I had? This is brutal. This is brutally specific information I'm supposed to have. So the following was stolen from Ambassador Krynov. I think it was the medal. Alright. River is Rubine. I know that now. I know a lot of things now. Rolling a Bose. I knew there was a Lenhart River somewhere. Yeah, of course, it makes you enemies more likely to notice you. Sent. Caught a couple. Okay. How many varieties of palm? I can only think of 3, and I was like, it's more than 3 though. There was like the white palm, the pink palm, and then the shiny palm. I think there was a blue palm as well. I guess there was a yellow palm, I think, at some point. No, there was a black palm. White, black, pink, shiny, and blue? Fishing people? Or who the fuck knows? Couldn't even, like, process this question. It had to do with one of LeBlanc's side quests. It's like, which chapter was a clue hidden in? The despair. We went through this already. First game, Kitty Talk for Dummies book. What does Nya mean? Are you kidding? I'm tired. These nails are bothering me. Jesus. Why? Why? Stop referencing the cat book of all things. Who would have thought that book would come to bite me in the ass for not memorizing it? This one's Leonard. How many chapters of the Cornelia? 11. How many chapters of the Dull Night? That one had like... had a lot. What's the name of the late husband? It was Joseph. Her flows through the door a lot. Let's rebuy. How many different types of monster ingredients are there in total? The following is not the name of the item in the first game. Isn't it called a work helmet? This was a guess. I was like, I think there were boots and gloves and a jumpsuit, but I didn't remember a hat. So. Shadow Spear Art is a blade for some reason. What's the name of the quartz that makes enemies more likely to notice you? Sense. I'm on question 10. What chapter of the Dull Night? That was... Oh, I fucking... 15. I did it, I did it, I did it, I did it, I did it. I got a shitty rank, but I did it. So I don't care. Swiftness. What be swiftness? Battles become advantages encounters. Got decent elemental value on it as well. Like, do I need this water? I technically do. It's an interesting one. If I didn't require that 5 water, I would probably replace the yin yang for something else and then just make sure someone has swiftness. So I don't need haze if that's the case. Alright. We're maniacs, let's go. This is gonna be the most obscure, specific information. This is gonna be incredibly unfair. Alright. What is going off of his back? He's got, like, fang wings? What the hell? How many different loading screen animations are there all in the third? I guess it would be one per character. That would have made sense. What's the origin of the name? What is the origin of the name? Oh. I was wondering what that thing with the chest was. Ren, rend, and end, think about it, or whatever. I was like, what is this even referencing? What of these is not a nickname used by Cornelia? What? How many squares make up the battle map? Okay. I can honestly say I've never counted how big the battle map is. One Arga is meter. That's a guess. What's the name of the vocal track? Please during the credits. We're about to light? Oh. What's the nickname of the protagonist Jack? Victory Jack? Yeah. It's the maximum level party an SC can reach. Oh, I didn't know it maxed at 99. Which of these is not a nickname? It was mixed. Because I would know that for some reason. How many different loading screen animations? In FC? 8. 9? Wouldn't it be? Are there 9 characters that you can play? Like, it's always 1 per character. The thing is, I only see the loading screen once at the beginning of the game, so, like... it's always a different... It's always a character. Unless there's, like, one generic one that isn't a character. Mira. Currency is Mira. That one's a little too simple. Aurega is... Oh, balls. I knew it wasn't a meter, because that's an Arga. What's the name of the FC's final dungeon theme? Why would I know the name of the songs? Chosen the Sky Games collectively form what numbered entry in the Legend of Heroes series? Collectively form? I was originally thinking 6. I almost don't even understand the question. It's like, what are the trails in the sky? What do they collectively form? What does it even mean, collectively form? I'm gonna say 150? 149? That doesn't make any goddamn sense. Name of the right... I don't... Why would I know the names of the songs? One Selga? Really? Like, I like the soundtrack, and I'd love to listen to it, but I haven't listened to it, so I don't know the names of all the fucking songs. What's the name given to the emblem of the Bracer Guilds? Sure. What are the first two words? Why would I know the Japanese words? Why would I know this? Short story. What is the name? It was called I Swear. What? Oh, did it say opening and not end credits? And now they're throwing the sneaky shit. What is the maximum mirror you can have at once? Oh. Never even seen a million. How many different loading screen animations in the third? 16. How many different loading screens? There's 9 for some reason. 8 party members. Oh, and the creepy sheep. What's the nickname? Victory Jack. Okay, it's being kind to me this time. What is not a status effect? Embarrassment. This were a status effect. I bet Estelle would have it every time she was with Joshua. She wouldn't be able to fight at all. Lol. What's the maximum level in first? Oh, it's 49. Fuck. It's not a statistic. Charisma. I bet Lowe's would be really high. Lowe does not have charisma. You're just trying to say he's hot. What's the name of the continent? Which is Zamiria? Yeah. I'm on question 9 somehow. The name of the vocal track during the credits. During the credits, it's I Swear. The last one's like, hey, what's money called? Alright, that one was like, that one was being nice to me. I got a shit rank, I'm sure. Yeah. Probably an achievement for getting, like, rank 1, but... You maniac. I got an achievement called You Know Too Much. I know too much now. Time gem. Isn't that like... Hold on, is that cast 3? Yes. Oh, it lowers defense. I forgot a massive deficit that cast 3 has. It still might be worth it for Kevin, at least. I don't know if I want to lose 200 defense, though. For arts, I don't mind. I'm gonna do it. Why does cast 3 have to have such a massive deficit to it? It bothers me. Now I don't remember which rooms I went in, so now I gotta double check. I didn't even go in this. A superior belt. Nice to see you return. I just got the regular belt, now I suddenly got a superior. I mean, sure. Mirror, mirror on the wall, where's my loot? Who took it all? Can't think of anything to say. Heaven's Eye is like... Yeah, I have multiples of those. Okay, so I definitely missed one room. Middle top, bottom right. Okay. in here. Ah, poop. Ah, poop. Yeah, no. Is that 123? He's catching up. If he was the same level of Richard was, I think this was the same level of Richard was actually. I think he was 123. Okay, got all the chests. This physical attack is caught up, so it's fine. Richard's still better. Richard is just ridiculous. Alright, this area. I did not look at the damage. I was just looking at his CP. What the fuck happened? There's a picture of you looting this treasure chest inside. You decide to leave it alone. The dust in this chest is centuries old. You feel a very historical sneeze coming on. Inside the chest was absolutely nothing. Nothing after nothing came bursting out. But the real treasure is knowledge. It was knowledge. Let's use... None of these are set. The Titanic Roar. Alright, it's time to experience complete and utter bullshit, because we're fighting low. And it'll be revealed, and they'll all be hugely surprised, even though it's incredibly obvious. Alright, there's nothing new here. Allow me to congratulate you on making it here. Oh, balls. I didn't see this coming, to be honest. Where's Lo? Quite a surprise to reunite with you all in this way, let me tell you. Fate is a splendidly peculiar thing, is it not? You sure know how to make a guy crack a smile. We came all this way just to give little old me a fight. Circumstances as they are, it is good to see you again. Figured you would be the ones waiting for us. I didn't, for some reason. So I get to fight you three, do I? I can barely wait to get started. The pleasure is all ours, we assure you. Indeed. Fighting both the Black Fang and the Angel of Slaughter at once is going to pose an interesting challenge. I ain't one to back away from a tough fight. In fact, I crave him, so let's go. Couldn't agree more. There's no way we're walking away from this one. Probably no point in saying this, but take it easy on us, okay? As if you, of all people, need us going easy. Your game was up a long time ago, con man. I had heard many a rumor regarding the church's heretic hunter in the past, but I feared such rumors were almost downplayed after learning he had the strength to slay the Faceless alone. What is the Faceless? You certainly did a flawless job of deceiving us. I don't believe we have any interest in avenging his death. Is that Weissman? Is Weissman the Faceless? But it's only right for us to repay our debts, and we certainly owe you for swindling us. So come on, time for you to show your true colors and stop playing around. Well, if that's really what you want, there wasn't any point in holding back against you freaks anyway. You got your wish. I hereby acknowledge you as heretics. Let the hunt begin. Aha! That's exactly what I wanted. You look every bit the monster I hoped you were, just like us. Don't you even think of holding back, kiddo, not unless you want to end up splattered on the ground. Oh, I wouldn't dream of it at this point. By the time I walked through that door, my resolve was set. If I can't win here, I won't be fit to face him. So I'm gonna come at you with all I've got. My, we've a spectacular performance in store for us, don't we? You're telling me I'm fired up just thinking about it. Then may the curtain rise! Let's begin the carnival for the ages! Illusory and infinite, spectacular and without end! Okay. I have no idea who to deal with first. Let's find out who can be attack delayed. Not him. Oh, that's on a crit as well. This sucks.
Just die.
Bad start. We're dead. Kevin's got 200 CP. Oh! We're fainted. Okay, Tina can solve this problem. See if he can be clocked down. Oh, thank God that missed Kevin. I wanted him to at least like have a chance to like Zodiac and then S-Craft. Alright, that's fine. Should I S-Craft now? Let me do it just because there's a crit coming up.
I hold in my hand the chalice of the lights active on fire.
That was lucky I got more than one. I don't know who I want to kill first. I have to pick one. I guess I'll just go with LeBlanc because he's a dick. I could find out who's attack delayable. Probably nobody. Steel Strike. I can't mech up. This sucks. This is poop. This is absolute poop. This'll do. Doesn't heal much, but it can heal the seal. Not that I really don't. I really didn't need to bother with the seal on Ren. That really didn't matter. Excellent. Now we mech up. Am I gonna lose my buffs? Ah, fuck. She lost Earth Guard as well. That sucks. Oh, we're doing good damage now. I'm just gonna eat that food. Sparkling food. down him. He can't do that too. The mech is so good. It's immune to a lot of shit. I can hit both, so I'll hit both. I feel the need to... Kevin can technically heal himself. I just don't want him to die. I'd rather he not die. Oh, that's a healing spell. This is worth impeding. Where's my impede? I swear he had one. Attack delay. I swear he had an impede. Whatever. Whatever. Let's speed down there. It's convenient. Not that Ren needed it, but convenient. The only one who can impede. I don't even have. Why does he have no CP? He has the fucking belt. Also, he doesn't have an impede either. Do I not have an impede with this team? Am I just relying on spells and shit? I don't even have the impede spell. What is happening? It's garbage. Whatever. Just kill everyone. Didn't realize that'd be. Alright, I'm not hitting both anymore, so let's just I'm gonna knock him back. There we go. Dang. Does that affect my attack? Nope. I guess we should do this again. Oh, the AoE on that is not very big. I don't remember. I don't know what the fat one does, but. Wait. Wait, I've come up with bullshit. Can't believe I don't have impede. Also, where the fuck is my extra CP gain? Oh, I think only Kevin has that spell. I've come up with bullshit. Suppose I just keep doing Calamitous Blast. Oh, we can hit from afar. Never mind. She get res? No. Get down. Oh, I guess I forgot I had a giant spell gone off. All they can do is his key wave, and that's it. This is significantly easier than I thought it would be. I mean, I may as well. I don't think this will get Joshua. I'll wait till his next turn. Oh. I should not have waited till his next turn. Oh no! Damage! Actual damage! Oh, she did. She did. Kevin's gonna get another tear, so now everyone's in range. I also have cast 3, so.
I hold in my...
You can't even move! I could just hit him from afar, but actually. He's also mostly dead. Feeble him. This was significantly easier than I thought it would be.
Not
I thought I would have trouble without Richard. Ooh. Not that he ever has any CP. Ooh, another Tiger Heart. Fuck yeah. I underestimated you guys. Oh, I had a lovely time personally. I almost wish it could have lasted a little longer. I think we're fine with stopping here. Seriously? Really? I'm with Luciola. Regardless, you have defeated us, and with that claimed the right to challenge the 4th Guardian. The first to be chosen by the Lord of Phantasma and the last that you shall face. Defeating him will be no easy task. But hey, you managed to give the 3 of us a real workout. Don't go screwing up now or I'll kill you. Yeah, we won't. I'd rather avoid death at your fists, so count on it. Do you really have to go? It pains me to say yes, but we must. What about you? When will you be returning to Ouroboros? You needn't feel rushed to find your way again. Take as long as you need. No one can restrict the actions of we enforcers, not even the Anguis. If you do become our enemy, I'll be looking forward to a hell of a fight with you again. If you come back to us, I'm up for giving you some training if you want it. You'd be able to master my zero impact in no time flat. I'll give it some thought. It appears our time is up. For now, I bid you all farewell. Later. Oh. There's another warp circle. Alright, on the other side of that circle awaits this area's final battle. Sure you're ready for this? As ready as I'll ever be. What about the Royal Villa? Oh, he doesn't have the CP thing anymore then. That's right, I gave him the Divine Blade. Forgot about that. Well, whatever. Doesn't matter. Everyone's confused. But what if I gave her a Tiger Heart? Lose all my art defense. I'm doing it. I want the attack. Finally have 2 of those. Any chests or whatever? No? Okay. Probably should have gone back and got my CP, but... Farewell Arena. Where are we? It's like our friends prepped an area to have our final battle in. Seems that way. I can sense someone waiting for us right at the top of the staircase. Someone really powerful. Let's go. Should I? Should I go back? No, let's just fucking YOLO. Welcome, orphan of a lost village. Greetings also to you, one who seeks atonement for his past transgressions, a stigma forever at his back. I'm obviously low, and I will surprise you nonetheless. Sorry for the wait. Congratulations on moving your pieces this far across the game board. Should you defeat me, the final guardian, the end of this plane will finally be in sight. Of course, that is a very big if. Can I ask you one thing before we begin? Oh. Why? Why do you wear that mask and hide your face from us? What a foolish question. Because that is the will of my lord. What other reason could there possibly be? The real one? Your reason for being here is that the Lord of Phantasma wanted you to be. I don't doubt that. But you hiding your face from us isn't their will at all. Enough of the lies. You all knew, huh? Sorry, my own inability to face reality has only made things harder for everyone. Don't try and shoulder all the blame for this yourself. I think we all had our doubts. I know I did. I figured it out from the moment we met, because Ren is like the smartest person in this entire game. You seem to think you've worked something out, but I haven't got the faintest idea as to what. If you're so sure you're right, why not go ahead and say it? That is, if you feel you honestly have the resolve to do so. I won't. You won't? Why state the obvious when I'll see for myself into cracking that mask to bits anyway? What matters most right now is that if we can't defeat you, there's no future for any of us. So right now, I'm just going to leave who you really are out of the question. Not because I'm afraid to face up to the truth, or because I don't know what to do in the face of it, but because I must and will defeat you and overcome this trial before me. Suppose I don't mind playing backup. I didn't think that was all it took to get your fighting spirit back. Very well, then do as you will. Defeat me and break this mask. And then he casts Silverthorn on everyone. And we're all confused and we all die. That's new. Black Dragon. Was that one of the ones that I think that was at the end of the second game. I feel like it was such a throwaway boss that I just like completely forgot. My name is Shortsritter, Rider of the Black Dragon and Guardian of the Abyss. In accordance to my pact with the Lord of Phantasma, I shall act as your next trial. Let the battle begin. Also uses powerful arts, yeah. D-Phantom. Its firepower is insane. Cool, good talk. Do I have anything useful? He could clock himself up. You know what? Do that. Alright, and I can Zodiac super fast. That sucks. Alright, you do a heal then. Mech up before all this buffing happens. Okay, I have time to Zodiac now. I don't know who I should attack. Should probably get rid of this. See how much damage I do. I'm just gonna do this just because I can. She's had 200 CP forever. Mata mata. Oh, the feint. Oh, she's dead. I didn't even notice Ren died. I really don't want Kevin to lose his CP, so I'm gonna... can I do like a... Do I have a speed? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Not now.
Oh. That's cool.
Oh, okay.
I think I'd better get rid of the dragon thing in the back first. She's not gonna get a turn. We're all losing our buffs because we're dying like flies. Can I clock them down? That's what I need to know. Can I also, can I just Earth Wall? Can only get 3 of us. Fuck. Who's the sacrificial lamb? Joshua has full HP. Okay, no stats. Oh, fuck off. Oh, fuck off.
I hold in my...
No. Oh, no. Alright, I gotta deal with this. I don't want him to lose another turn to confusion. I'm just gonna eat some sparkling food to get my buff back. And I'm gonna just be tank.
Oh, okay.
No one can take this crit. Can I stat down the Phantom, though? Yes! That means I'm enfeebling the shit out of it. I'm just gonna ignore low for now. You need to get us healed as well. Oh, I fucking moved the enemy on a crit. Okay. I need to move out of a straight line for that laser. That was lucky, she didn't get confused. So, Tita's just gonna move this way. Let's do another material. This thing's almost dead. Looks like he's getting healed. Man, Enfeeble's so good. Do I have... Okay, I don't have Earth Wall or anything. I suppose it's time to just start doing damage. Wow, 6,000. Much heal. It does a lot of damage. Rank can have a turn off. I need Tita to stay up. She can heal her. She can have a turn off to heal herself. So. Okay, I need to move Kevin into the center. Or just wait till that's dead. Ooh, 50 CP. You done, son? Oh, balls. Mega balls. I don't know if I can reach them. Can't reach them. Just, move forward. Oh. Okay, Tita's gonna get another turn. So I can cure his confused and then he can grail. Oh, I could cure Ren, actually. Thank God for mass movement.
I hold in my...
Excellent. We'll be fine now. I don't know if that's set or not. I suppose it doesn't matter. You got Earth Guards on. Just impeded him out of it just by hitting him. This pleases me greatly. I can't debuff him, so... So I don't know what my highest damage single target is. Probably Energy Drain. Heal yourself. Oh no! Oh, I forgot he does that. I mean, they have to be defeated. I may as well just defeat them. I wonder if they can be stat down. Okay, that'd be kind of cool. In fact, let's find out. Nope. So you double.
Arise, Phantom.
Stop splitting. I'm gonna give, because we all have earth walls and shit. Maybe I'll just do some damage. I am running low on EP. Whatever. Man, Ingenuity 2 is great. Ren will never run an EP ever. No, I might as well hit both. With Spiral Flare. We've almost evenly burned through all our Earth Guards. I might just do it again right now. Or after this next turn. In fact, I'm just gonna EP charge myself. And bam!
I hope.
I want to save that crit, so I'm just gonna in a line since I can hit both. And bam! You think I care? Think your Earth Guard will save you? I mean, it's saving me, but you think it'll save you? Alright, I'm not concerned about Tita not having Earthfall on. So let's just Dark Matter. Alright, now I'll do some heals. Oh. It's like, why did I do no damage? Our Zodiac actually ran out. Not even worried. Let's see another Zodiac. What the fuck? Earth Guard, Tita. It's just a matter of time at this point. The superior belt is allowing me to constantly have like Earth Guard up and stuff. Like I'm just gonna heal Tita, and then I'm gonna Earth. I'm just gonna do it again because I already have 200 CP again. I did not heal enough. Chose the wrong healing spell. What do I got? So Earth Lance. I feel like it says he has even elements, but like Earth Lance did more than Energy Drain. Even though Ren has more arts than Kevin.
Well done.
Scary.
Even 200, nice. Got the Blade Lord's emblem. I gotta remember I actually have that. That was remarkably easy. Congratulations, you did as you said you would. You broke my mask. We were right then. It really is you. Still a copy. It's fading away like every other copy. I never thought I'd be so lucky to see you again. Not that I can imagine this reunion has much meaning for you at this point. You've no idea. I was scared, I think. I might have been given the chance to meet you again, but I knew from the start it was going to be short-lived. I knew I'd have to go through the pain of losing you a second time, so I tried to pretend I had no idea who you were to avoid it. That's why you ended up with that mask. It was my own weakness and inability to face up to the truth, right? Precisely that. I was summoned within this world to act as the final, strongest guardian, that much you already know. It was the Lord of Phantasma who called me. But they weren't the one who decided I should wear this thing. That was likely all of you. This world changes as a result of one's thoughts and desires. It's not at all impossible for that to be the case. Not so. Now, thanks to your efforts, my job here is finally done. To tell you the truth, with that dragging on to support me, I didn't actually expect you to win. Barely did. We were in no danger of dying at any point. With everyone here by my side of that. Well, working with others to achieve our goal isn't a sign of weakness. As for you, Tita Russell, I'm pleased to see you seem to have found a path of your own, too. Looking forward to seeing how well you can compare to the 13 factories. I'll try my best. I like my mech. But I feel like my reason for working on the orbital gear is kind of selfish. Deep down, everyone is selfish to at least some degree, and there's nothing to be ashamed of. Just follow your heart and do what you believe in. As for you, Ren, I never even had the chance to say goodbye to you the first time, did I? Sorry, I wouldn't have chosen to leave you that way. It's not your fault. Besides, if you and Joshua hadn't stepped in and saved me, I'd still be alone today. So I'm not mad, I'll always be grateful to you. Thank you. Under any other circumstances, I'd ask for you to pat my head one last time. Those claws of yours look like they kinda hurt, so maybe it's better if you don't. I'm sorry there too. So, Kevin Graham, Can you finally have complete confidence in your theory? Yep, every last shred of doubt in my mind is gone. Make sure everyone you care about gets home safe and sound. You can count on it, Lo. In that case, count on you I shall. I think this goes without saying, but the Lord of Phantasma is no ordinary foe. So it'll be easy for you, but don't mistake what you need to do. Thanks, I'll take that warning to heart. Guess this is it, huh? I'm afraid so. I can finally return to where I belong. Delivered your sword to Karen, by the way. Thank you. Don't worry about us. We'll be resting in peace together. Well, Joshua. Bye, Lo. Joshua? I'm fine. This is always how this was going to end. Besides, the last time I lost him, all I did was act like a child who couldn't let go and worry him in his final moments. This time I was actually able to properly say goodbye. Well, I've done what I needed to now. I'll leave everything to you now, Kevin. Now that we've defeated the final guardian, the path along the scenic route should now be open. Let's head on over. Alright, Blade Lord. All stats up. But how much? This one's 100 attack. Like 50 defense, 100 arts, 100 art defense. It's hard to tell speed because of the other one. 10 speed, 50 dex. Probably some agility, but who the fuck knows? Because of the Knight Sabaton that she has. It's probably like, it's probably 50 or something. No, it's gotta be like 20. This is better than this one. Got more attack. Go with that. Although I'm probably probably going back to Richard. Oh, I can't even. Can't teleport out of here. Hey, where did the warp circle go? What? Well, that's foreboding. Actually thinking about it, it's possible it was this door that was here first and the warp appeared later and took its place. That would make sense. Alright, that's probably Lo related. Before I do this door, I'm just gonna go to the bathroom. Stretch my legs, take another break. All the good stuff, so I'll be right back. Alright. Let's do this door. This is the second to last door. It is. All in one, and one is all. All begins with one, and in the end, it returns to one. Only when you have released all the other doors. Oh. Whoa! Alright, never mind then. Let's go get Richard back. Go back to my default 6-plane party.
An adequate performance.
What's funny is if I had Richard instead of Joshua, I would have defeated those bosses even faster. The only thing I did is get rid of... Let's give him some choice. He requires CP up to be stupidly OP, so you get that. And then the Tiger Heart has the highest attack on it. As much as I want all these other stats. Oh, I did kind of do his gear as well. Where's Joshua? Alright, go back to regular. Regular. Oh yeah, he did have impede as well, so I'll take that back. Don't I want something other than Confuse? No, Confuse is really good. I like Confuse. I have been getting some others like Seal 2, Freeze 2. I'll stick with Confuse. I'm curious. Yeah, he was immune to everything. That makes sense. That one's just not immune to stat downs. I like when I can lower their defense and then I can just do tons of ridiculous damage really fast. Oh, his art defense was really low actually. 1,000? Whatever. Lowering his defense by like 400 is always nice. I guess everyone's art defense is only like around 1,000. Except for his. He's been the hardest so far. It wasn't even that bad. Man, they had all this attack food. I wonder what a 3... Do I have a 3+? I don't know if I do. Ziguner? What if I wanted Ziguner? What a ruby gem. I am glad I got a Tiger Heart off of him, though. Holy shit. That would have sucked otherwise. I'm really curious, like, how good some of these other drops are. Like the Knight Armors. Wouldn't mind another Ninja Garb. Or another Ninja Tabby. Shaman Sandals? Also, all the kitty stuff is here. What if they added, like, an actual, like, kitty suit to people? Keep accidentally running into this. It's fucking a stationary giant-ass statue. It's fast to go down this way. What level is everyone? 30, 120, 130. I didn't even change my support. I had lowered defense. I did those fights without a proper support on, like usual. Still easy as fuck. I think I've just hit critical mass, and I'm just really... I mean, I'm sure the game's about to bite me in the ass and be like, no, you still suck. Well, once again, we're in for some fun times up ahead. No telling what it could be. But we'll have to walk through here eventually. Just take a deep breath and step inside, I guess. Huh? Surprise, you're only half done. That'd be both funny and terrible. How'd we end up here? We worked straight in the opposite direction. Looks like there's some kind of condition for advancing in the next area in this case, too. I think we might actually need to have Reese with us. Reese? Do we now? Did you figure something out? My other theory is right, and I think it is. This is a fairly safe deduction to make. Still, the fastest way to be sure is to give this a whirl. Let's get Reese and have her come with us. Who do I... I don't know who to replace. I really like my current team. It works really well. Kind of depends how much of a physical attacker I can turn her into. Like, Richard's just ridiculous and fun to have because he just attacks 1,000 times.
Let's go.
Just get her into the party to start with. There's some armor. There's some armor. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's say I give her... Let's try and make her... Let's say she is replacing Tita. So that means I would give her Tiger Heart. And the Blade Lord's Emblem. She's 200 less, but she also doesn't even have an attack on. $24.01. Alright, so she's just like 50 less than Tita would be. Speed is terrible, though. I guess, again, I haven't... Alright, I don't have another action 5. No, she's not even upgraded. Effective defense. Go HP. I would go with a hit 5. Somebody has hit 5. You do. Doing it this way still makes Tita better because Tita's mech makes her better. But I think I will just replace Tita because I want to have Richard. So what else would I need? I might have to go with a move. Yeah, I'll go with a move 3. I don't necessarily need an on-hit, but it would be nice. It could be nice. I might switch out because her defense isn't higher. Having the Night Sabatons, I might just switch to a Ninja Tabby. Don't I have more than one of those? I could have sworn I did. Okay, apparently I don't. I guess I only have one ninja garb and one ninja tabby. So I want her to have some agility though, because her defense isn't like basically the same. It's not higher. Go with the Gaia because it has some agility on it. Let's go with that. Which also means, like, this only gets 5 agility. Like, these are never worth it. They're never worth it. Never ever. I mean, absorb could be good. I'll probably go with a freeze. Freeze and... because I don't really want any of the other stats necessarily. So let's go freeze and... absorb? Either that or impede. Might just go with absorb. Nah, impede's better. Do I only have one of these? Who had it before? Tita. Tita has one. Right? Who has my wood gem? Oh, you have the wood gem. I only have one wood gem. Do I want another wood gem? Do I care? Let's go with absorb. I don't care. Alright, that'll work. I should probably... I don't know if I'm gonna get straight into a boss fight or not. I'm inclined to think it's gonna move straight to a boss. So it might be worth, like, this is also like, she's also like 10 levels behind as well. Like she'd probably end up with like close to 2600. Also, I want some CPs to start with. Let's dance in magic. Holy Blessing is pretty good as well. That hits everyone around her. Oh, now I have an impede. Suppose that's good. Alright, she gained 1 level and matched Tita, so I'm pretty confident this will be okay. Still sad about no mech, though. Where? I knew it. Oh? It's like we've ended up somewhere different entirely. Oh, you're right. Wait, isn't that the church's emblem? Kevin. Welcome to Astor House, the place where Reese, Rufina, and I grew up together. Oh, that's just the end of the chapter. I was expecting another boss before the end of the chapter. They did say it was the final guardian, so I guess. This is only a copy of Astor House, yes? But it looks so... Yeah, I can barely bring myself to accept it's not the real thing. Everything from the feel of the earth underfoot to the smells in the air, just like the real thing. So this is where the two of you grew up? Judging by the emblem at the entrance, I take it this is a facility operated by the Cyprian Church. That's right, it's what's called a gospel facility. Think of them as a cross between an orphanage and a monastery. I see. But then that would make you... Well, no reason to dance around it, so yeah, I'm an orphan. And how I came to be here is a story best saved for another day. Feels weird being back here again, though. It's been about 5 years. 5 very long years. Well, anyway, we're bound to find some kind of clue as to how to get to the 7th plane somewhere in here. You guys up for having a look around? Yeah. This room's big. This is the living room where we used to have all of our meals. Just don't make the mistake of thinking it was a warm place like Mercia Orphanage. The matron here was a stubborn old sister who was strict as could be. Every mealtime we had to pray so much that our stomachs had given up on getting fed by the end of it. We got yelled at for the tiniest thing. That is in keeping with the kind of image one would expect from a church-run orphanage, though, I suppose. You deserved it all, in my opinion. You never did as you were told and caused her nothing but grief. Okay, I'll admit that's probably accurate, but still. Now Ren is having the orphan feels. As you can probably guess, this right here is the kitchen. This is where the older children in the facility did the cooking. It was also Reese's favorite place to sneak into whenever she had a hankering for some food. Kevin! There's a sight I can hardly imagine. How cute. Please don't take everything he says at face value. Well, anyway, this is also Rafina's turf back when she was still here. She was always out here around mealtime making food for me, Reese, and the other kids. After she left, Reese and I took over her position. Brings back memories. Of course, then you left too, leaving me to handle it all alone. The mere thought aggravates me. In fact, I think you should whip up something right now to make up for your selfishness. Yes, ma'am. I'll make you something later. The only thing less reliable than a promise with later attached to the end is one said by you. I'm not going to get my hopes up. Man, no faith in me, huh? Got no faith in that priest. He's a faithless priest. This was the matron's room. No one's here now, though. Yeah. By the way, Reese, how is the matron these days? She's fine. Her injuries weren't lasting. She hasn't had the energy she used to ever since retiring, unfortunately. She really wanted to see you again, Kevin. She did, huh? This here's the kids' bedroom. I slept here back when I was first taken in before graduating to the boys' bedroom. Never really did mix well with the other children. Rafina had such a hard time trying to get you to make friends with them. It was a real ordeal for her, you know. Yeah, I know. I was like a little hedgehog who didn't want to let anyone get near back then. I feel sorry for everyone who had to put up with me. Still amazed you even bothered trying to be friendly. Oh, I knew you were only playing tough. Like that time with Rufina and the chocolate. Stop, we're not hearing that story here. Now I'm really curious. Well, you see, when they first met, Rufina thought it'd be appropriate to feed Kevin chocolate like he was a bird. So, I'm still not over that. I'll never get over that. That was so weird. This is the boys' bedroom where I slept until about 10 years old. Technically, the boys and girls weren't supposed to enter one another's bedrooms, and that never stopped Reese here from doing it all the time, though. What he neglects to mention is that it was his fault I did so. What else was I supposed to do when he slept in every morning he was on cleaning duty? Well, you could have just knocked on the door till I got up. But then I'd disturb the other boys who were sleeping, which would have been unfair. They weren't the ones shirking their duties. It was 100% your fault. Fine, whatever you say. This here's the girls' bedroom, the place where Rufina spent her nights. Same for you eventually too, Reese. I even used to sleep with her from time to time. Her bed was always cozy and smelled really nice. It was much nicer than sleeping in my own. After she left here, her bed became mine. I bet you were jealous. You bet. I was at the time, I'll admit. Oh, I thought you'd be a bit more flustered than that. Shouldn't have bothered saying anything. Give me a break. Being fed like a bird does not lead to romantic feelings. Door's stuck fast, doesn't have a keyhole. How does this door open? This is a side entrance that only opens from the inside. We can't get in from the outside. Yeah, if we want to get into the chapel, we have to go through the front. Very well. Is there anything else to remember out here? We used to get our drinking water out of here. We had no fancy orbital pumps either. We did it all using good old-fashioned bucket with string attached. It was a nightmare. Tell me about it. We would go out on winter mornings and come back with our hands numb and red raw. But looking back on the whole experience now, it was fun in its own way. I guess it was. That doesn't sound fun to me. I can see not being bothered by it, but it doesn't sound fun to me. Figures. Is it locked? Yeah. Well, whatever. We can keep poking around. Alright, there's gonna be a key somewhere. I bet you it's in Rufina's bed. Or her desk. No? Matron's bed, then. Okay. I definitely, like, searched everywhere in here. There's no sign of anything in there. The last hope seems to be the chapel. What is it, Kevin? Hey, Reese. You were the one responsible for cleaning the chapel that day, right? What day? On Astor House's final day, when Rufina died. Oh? That was what I was told when I went to visit the matron afterward, at least. Well, were you? Yeah, I was. Why? Thought so. Check your pockets, Reese. Pretty sure the chapel key's in one of them. Huh? Creepy. It can't be. Oh my. I see now. Suppose this is just another manifestation of this world's ability to make thoughts into reality. Honestly, I wasn't entirely sure you'd find it in there. But in all the other areas on this plane, there was always a reason to take the person we needed with us. This just goes to show that you really were meant to come here, Reese. But no, as disbelieving as I am, this is definitely the chapel's key. Suppose all I can do right now is try to go inside. Before we're going in there, Reese, there's something I should warn you about. Once we step through that door, there'll be no going back. What? How do you know this? You're gonna find out the truth about what happened that day, all of it. And you won't like it. Are you sure you're ready for what you're about to find? Just gonna save. All these years, I've never quite been able to accept what happened here. The life I thought I knew just suddenly came to an end. With us all getting moved to other places, I still don't even know why. I even tried to come back here just before beginning my training to become a squire, but it had already been demolished. I've been ready for a long time. I want to know the truth. And more than anything, I feel like knowing will let me get closer to you and Rufina. Okay. Let's head on in, then. Say, would it be best if the rest of us stayed outside? No, actually, I'd prefer if you came in with me. This is relevant to you guys, too, in a sense. Look at Ren having politeness out of nowhere. It's fucking weird. She's been body swapped. It all started 5 years ago. A Jaeger Corps someone had hired took this place over out of nowhere. By the way, how much do you remember of that day, Reese? Just so I know. I just remember a group of men in black forcing their way through the gate and charging in here. They tied everyone up, took the matron up to the second floor, and then... Next thing you knew, you were in a bed in the hospital in town, right? After which you found out that Rufina and I had come to rescue everyone. And she had died in the process. That about right? Just what happened, Kevin? All I've heard is that it was the work of someone who opposed the church. But I haven't had a chance to meet you since then, much less to ask you about it. I tried asking Instructor Selnate, but she wouldn't say a word. That doesn't surprise me. The Graal's Ritter commander can't admit this orphanage was being used as a smokescreen for an artifact that needed sealing away. It what? Here we go. Secret passage. Wait, if there wasn't an artifact here, you don't mean... Yep. Below here is a primal ground used to seal artifacts away, just like the one under Gransel Cathedral. Sure you remember, the day it all happened, Rufina and I were due to come back here for the first time in a while. We were both coming from different places we've been sent, so we wanted to meet up in town and come to the rest of the way here together. But then our train was delayed, leaving me in town to wait for her alone. That was when I got word of what happened. All I could think was that you and the other kids were in danger, so I decided to try and take out the Jaegers here alone. They weren't all that experienced, so fighting them wasn't even hard for a squire like me. Before long, I was able to disable them all and free the matron and the other kids. Or so I thought. You were nowhere to be seen. I asked the other kids where you were. They told me one of the Jaegers had taken you somewhere else and that you were unconscious. I looked frantically all over trying to find you before eventually stumbling across this place. As for how... You remember how you didn't have your ribbon in your hair when you woke up, Reese? I do. What does that have to do with anything? I found that ribbon in front of the secret passage we've just gone through it. There were new footprints near it too, made it easy to find the entrance. Oh. Anyway, after getting in here, I made my way down the staircase in pursuit of the Jaeger that had taken you. It's gonna turn out to be Rufina, isn't it? Rufina opposed the church. And so Kevin had to kill Rufina. Isn't it? Hey, Reese. Do you remember what I was like back when you first met me? Yeah, I was still young at the time, but it's as fresh as if it were only yesterday. You looked like you'd been swallowed by blackness, like there wasn't a single thread of hope bound to you. It was scary. I kept wondering what must have happened to you, what you must have seen to make you end up that way. What must have happened to me, huh? Rufina seemed like she knew. Before I met you, I killed my mom. Maybe killed isn't the right expression. It's not like I directly did it. I still let her die, though. I've still got a responsibility for what happened. Growing up, it was basically me and my mom for the most part. My father showed his face from time to time, but not that much. From what I understand, he had another family elsewhere. But even without him, she did her best to look after me on her own. I loved her dearly. Kids in the neighborhood used to make fun of me for how I talked, which I got from her, but I just beat them up most of the time. She was always kind, she loved cooking, and yeah, I thought the world of her. When I was 7, my father, who had all the money in the world, chose to abandon her. At the best of times, she was always a frail person, and after that, she grew more and more despondent. Her health suffered. I tried everything a kid could do to cheer her up, but nothing I did worked. During one winter's day, when she must have finally had enough, she came over while I was sleeping and tried to strangle me. What? I did not see that little twist. I'm so sorry, Kevin. I failed as your mother. And I'm so tired. I'm so tired. At least this way. At least this way the two of us... Oh, she's doing a murder-suicide thing. Guess she figured that if we were both going to suffer, we might as well take the easy way out as a family. But I wouldn't let her take me with her. Before I knew what I was doing, I pushed her aside and ran barefoot out into the snow. I wandered around for a while after that. I couldn't understand what had happened or what she'd been trying to do. Eventually, I could feel myself getting hungry. I thought that maybe she'd be able to clear her head. I made my way back home, nervous as could be. Sorry for making you listen to all this. So I think that's probably when it happened, when my stigma was carved inside me. What? What is this place? Who would have thought a place like this existed under an orphanage? This is where I finally caught up to the Jaeger who had you with him. He probably didn't think anyone was going to come after him. The second he saw me, he panicked, and putting his gun down, he ran over to the pedestal right in front of us. On it was the artifact that required sealing away I mentioned earlier, the Spear of TLoH. What's the Spear of TLoH? A malignant spear that transforms the body of its wielder into that of a monster. It's hard to believe that something like that could be a gift from the goddess, right? In any case, the cornered Jaeger grabbed it and used it. I didn't stand a chance. Much as I tried, it wasn't any match for the inhuman monster before me. He knocked me to the ground and then went to raise the spear against the still unconscious you. That's all it took. My stigma drew all of the spear's power from it into itself, and blasted it, magnified countless times over into the Jaeger's body. The result wasn't even a battle. Our precious home became a slaughterhouse. By the end, he wasn't even recognizable, just thousands of lumps of flesh strewn all over the floor. This got very dark. The story got very, very dark very quickly. Way darker than anything has ever been attempted in this entire trilogy. After defeating him, my stigma's power was still coursing through my body. I'd never experienced anything like that before. I lost complete control of myself. At this point, Rufina arrived, and she seemed to understand exactly what had happened. Using her bowgun and temporal sword, she was able to separate me from you and prevent me from doing you any harm. And then... Alright, well, I was half correct. It looks like Kevin did kill Rufina. Okay. When I returned to my senses, I was in her arms, dumbfounded. Her body was full of holes all over, but she hugged me as tightly as she could. That's when she drew her last breath. No. There it is, the truth you wanted. It wasn't that I couldn't save Rufina. I was the one who killed her. With my own hands right in front of you. But you didn't. I didn't want to? Maybe not, but that's just an excuse. If I'd been able to control my stigma's power instead of letting it consume me and fill me with bloodlust, it wouldn't have happened. If I wasn't so weak, she'd still be alive today. There's a name for this kind of a complex. Because it's like, he blames himself entirely for everything. Even if it's not entirely his fault. Like, it's like he didn't murder, like he's like, I killed my mother, and like he didn't kill his mother. His mother was horribly depressed because it's like the father of her child left and she's struggling to raise him alone, so she just like loses it and tries to do a murder-suicide because he decides not to go with. It's like, oh yeah, I killed her and let her die. And now, like, he did kill Rufina. But there's sort of extenuating circumstances, and he's just like, no, I killed it. I killed her. I killed both of them. I'm a murderer. There's a name for this. I don't remember what it is. That's not all either. Looking at her standing before me at that moment, she reminded me of my mother. She reminded me of Mom when she came to strangle me. Suddenly this feeling of betrayal welled up inside me, this desire for revenge, so I filled her full of spears. I loved them both. I wanted to protect them both. What did I do? I killed them both. Me. The more I play through games, the more... This has happened a few times in this game specifically, where I keep remembering back to that bit in Tales of Berseria where the Laufey-set, that was his name. Laufey-set is just like... The character's like going into despair. It's like, oh, I'm the worst. I killed them when you actually didn't. And he just goes, will you stop whining? I kind of want that on like command. I want that on soundbite. I'm doing that tonight. I'm gonna figure out. I'm gonna do it. Go find that soundbite. It's just so perfect. Especially when I gave him a Norman head. I loved having him have a Norman head throughout the entire game. Anyways, why did I what? Why didn't you tell me this before? 5 years apart and this is the first time you're telling me this? Sorry, I know I should have done it earlier. Now I have, and I'm ready for the consequences, so go on. If you want to avenge her, do it. If anything, it'd make me happy if you did. You're so stupid. What do you... You think I want to avenge her? That's not why I'm angry at all. Why have you shouldered a burden that great all this time all on your own? Family, Kevin. Why didn't you ever talk to me? Why didn't you ever let me hug you? Why didn't you let me do anything to help you? There's a fair number of parallels. I've been thinking there's been a fair number of parallels between Kevin and Reese and Estelle and Joshua. It's kind of similar. The overall, like broad strokes. The broad strokes are similar. Alright, I finally understand. I always thought you were hunting down heretics as some kind of atonement for letting Rufina die. That's not it at all, is it? Come on, Reese. Finally understand. You don't want to atone for anything. You don't want to get rid of your sense of guilt at all. You... That's right, he wants to be punished for what he did. Oh. So this is the Lord of Phantasma. So that's what they look like, huh? Have they not seen him yet? You have my congratulations on making it this far. Beyond here lies the seventh plane, the place of my birth, and the foundation of all planes hereafter. Thought so. And judging by how we have to go through here to get there, I was right, wasn't I? Right about what? Allow me to ask you once again. So, Kevin Graham, do you really want to see the face underneath this mask? Damn right I do. It's time to take that creepy mask thing and show us who you really are. Rufina Argent. Ah, with pleasure. I mean, it kind of had to be someone in Kevin's past. I've missed you dearly, Reese. I'm still gonna do the voice. And as for you, Kevin, I'm impressed you were able to work out my real identity. It wasn't hard. I had a feeling from the start. The answer was right in front of my face the whole time, and your every taunt should have made that much more sure. The only reason I couldn't be until now is because I didn't want to accept the truth. Why, you always were a weakling. You can imagine how surprised I was when you were able to defeat my strongest knight. Talking about the Blade Lord, he was easy. What connection does he even have to you anyway? I met him through my work, about 6 years ago. We were enemies at the time, but we managed to reach a compromise of sorts. And he felt he owed me a debt for as much. Alright, so you ended up summoning him in order to have him repay it? It's a crafty move, but that's not so out of character for you. Flattery won't get you anywhere with me. Still, now that you've made it this far, I assume you understand what I'm trying to do. Yeah, and I'm ready. Take me away. Wait! What are you two talking about? I would have thought you worked the answer to that out already, Reese. Do you recall what I said before? Kevin wants to be punished. Then I was born here in order to give him the punishment he strives for with his every breath. It was to that end that I recreated Phantasma into its current form and welcomed all of you here. All of this was a result of Kevin's desires. He wanted this to happen. You're lying! Sorry, she isn't. I couldn't tell you why it all actually happened, but what she says is true. The seventh plane is likely somewhere made for the express purpose of punishing me over and over. A fitting hell for someone who let his own mother die and killed Rufina to suffer and rot. Once I'm dropped down there, this will all be over. But impossible. I mean, I suppose it makes sense. But I still can't understand why. Reese? What do you think you're doing, Reese? It's not a very nice thing to do to your sister. Shut up! You're not my sister. My sister would never do something like this. Never. You promised me, Kevin. You promised me that you'd never do anything that would make Rufina sad. So what do you think you're doing? How can you believe sacrificing yourself for everyone would make her happy? Reese, stop. Who are you to say it wouldn't? I might not be the real Rufina, but I'm a very close copy of her. If Kevin wants to be punished, why wouldn't I want to give him his wish? Because that's not how Rufina was at all. She'd never indulged something like that, not in 1,000 years. Think back to when you first met us, Kevin. You'd given up on the world like you just wanted to disappear, but did she let you do that? No. She forced chocolate down your throat and dragged you right back into the real world even when you didn't want to, whether you liked it or not. She fed me like a bird! Well, this is a surprise. You've grown a lot more than I was expecting if you're able to talk back to me. Stop talking to me as if you're my sister. You're not. And I won't stand for you defiling her any further. Well, if that's how you want to do things, perhaps I should invite you in Kevin's place. Me? Dang. Don't take her stuff. I want her stuff back. The rest of you can stand by and watch. What? Lie. Reese, stop this, Rufina. She's got nothing to do with any of this. Oh, but she has. Consider this another part of your punishment. After all, if she suffers for all eternity in your place, that's going to make your suffering all the more potent, isn't it? Go ahead and do your worst. Oh? Reese? Drop me wherever you like, I'll live. I'm never going to let Kevin be alone again. I will come back to him. Fighting words, my sweet sister. We shall see whether you can make good on them. Kevin. Alright. Shit or habit. Hey. Hey, Reese. Kevin? No, now we're in hell. You okay? Feeling any pain? No, I'm okay, I think. But why? Fell through that crack alone. So why are you... You big dummy. Me? What were you thinking with all that taunting? Go ahead and do your worst. Drop me wherever you like, I'll live. Just how do you know you'll live? Oh, right, you don't. But... You're a squire, aren't you? A rookie like you with no experience or proper judgment has no business making calls that put her own safety at risk. You can promise to never do that again, then you and I both know you're not cut out to be part of the Grolsritter. That's probably what I should be saying, but anyway, but it'd be real rich coming from me, huh? So I'll let you off with that little bop there. Huh? Look around us. This is it, the 7th plane. Wow. Literal Gehenna. Yep, it's just like the Testament's brought to life, and I'm the one responsible for bringing it all. Oh. After all, if there's one place that's possible, it's Phantasma. I don't know how Rufina came back, but she did, with both memories and personality intact, and now I have the good fortune of being punished by one of the very people I wronged. Really couldn't think of a more fitting punishment for a bastard like me. Everything she said was dead on. More than anything, I wanted to be punished. Figured that by accepting that punishment, all of this would be done and everyone else could go back to their lives. Thought I could be just like her, sacrificing my own life so everyone else could be saved. But that wouldn't make me like her at all, would it? No, she might have given up her life to save ours, but that wasn't because she was happy to throw away her life to protect someone else's. It was because she saw literally no other option. With me unconscious, she didn't even have the choice to retreat. There was no way out of the situation without one of the three of us losing our lives. It's the only reason she chose to do what she did. Yeah. She was never the kind of person who would praise self-sacrifice as some kind of virtue. She'd only ever accepted it as an option if all the others had been exhausted, and it was truly the only way. Right, but this time that's not the case. You're here, I'm here, all of our friends are here. Are they? Oh, like, in Phantasma, not in Gehenna. If we put our heads together, I'm sure we could have found another way out of here. One where no one would have to die. You must have realized that, and yet you tried to take the easy way out, didn't you? I hate to say it, but yeah. It's a pretty shameful thing for a Dominion to be doing, huh? See, I've got no right to be criticizing you. I'm even less fit to be a knight than you. Still, standing around lamenting my own failings isn't going to get us anywhere. If you're up for walking, let's get ourselves out of here. Come again? What are you looking so surprised for? You didn't think I was going to stay here and accept being punished for all eternity, did you? Well, either that or stay here and wait for Rufina to show up again. Listen here, Reese. I'm not going to deny that there's a part of me, a big part, that wants to be punished for what I did. That there's a part of me that was overjoyed to see Rufina again, however it came to be. But I'm not alone down here. You're here with me, and believe me, that changes everything. As long as you're here, I'm not staying in this hellhole a second longer than I have to. We're getting out of here, you and me, no matter what it takes. Right. So, what does this mean for me control-wise? Okay, I was wondering, do I actually control these two, or do I go back to everyone else? I control these two. I mean, this works out, because I got healer, and then attacker. So that works out fine. Probably switch his Grail Sphere, though. Switch it to the Spear. We'll do a separate thing. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Gives me the ability to rest. Just want to go back past the screen, see what's... Yeah, this is an actual dungeon. Okay. Fight one fight. I think I want to... This music, though. These enemies are weak as fuck. I was expecting you to do more damage, I'm gonna be completely honest. What were they weak to? Everything non-elemental, okay. It might be worth throwing on Ingenuity for Kevin, but...
Good job. Keep it up.
Oh, she's also like 10 levels behind, so... That's also a factor. Do they have anything cool? Nope. Alright, well... I haven't won yet? No. I think I'm on the final chapter of the game. At least I think so. That might be a chapter 8, I don't know. But, I'm gonna call it there for today. Finish chapter 6. There's only 2 star doors left, and I have to find the other star door before I can go back to the one I already found. So, yeah, we'll be back tomorrow, hopefully on time. I'm gonna try at least. I'll make sure to hit snooze this time. I don't know how I accidentally did the dismiss. I feel like the snooze section on my phone needs to be way fucking bigger. Like the button to hit snooze is so tiny. It's just this tiny little word in the sentence is snooze, whereas dismiss is swipe on like the bottom half of my screen. I'm just like, I've never done that in my sleep before. I've never like hit dismiss accidentally, because you have to like hold it for half a second and then swipe. You can't just quick swipe it. You have to specifically hold swipe, as opposed to just tap on snooze, and that's fucking held swipes. And then I just woke up 2 hours later. I was like, fuck. I like went to bed early enough to actually get up at 9. fucked it up anyway. But yeah. Should have it out of reach. That's what I do to start with, but then I go and grab it, and I'm just like still half awake. And then I just immediately fall back asleep. Yeah, that's what I did a long time ago, where before I used just my phone when I had my alarm clock. I had it across the room. I got to the point where I could get up. Do like a step, and like in one swift motion, just be like from sleeping down to like, boom. Just do like this crazy like one motion swoop plunge to just like bam that sleep button and then go back to bed, and like it was like Olympic gymnast level moves. Because I just got so good at just being like, bam, and then go back to sleep. The most impressive part to me was the sheets. Because it's like I would rip the sheets off. I would just like, rip them off, get up, kaboom, go back, and then rip them back on. And I would rip them off and back on perfectly. Like they didn't get messed up. I would just be like, whoosh, bam, and then like the sheets are back and I'm all comfortable and then I'm asleep. I'm like, I almost wish it was filmed so you could see like the ballet of it. It was crazy. So my point is, having it across the room eventually stopped working. Everything eventually stops working for me. I have to constantly change what's going on with my wake up. Because I adapt to it so well, I start doing it. I start like turning things off in my sleep. So yeah. I'll be back tomorrow. If you enjoyed your time here, feel free to follow if you've not done so already. But until next time, thanks for hanging out.